Hello, 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 hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Good afternoon. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to be with you, to see you, and to bring you back on this platform. It's such an honor. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow.
Welcome.
Yeah, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. To those of you that are watching, it's an afternoon here from Melbourne where I am, and I think it's the same time now with where Frida is in Queensland.
Correct.
We are so excited about this show, this interview with Sister Frida. She's been a great source of wealth and inspiration in our team. And recently we had a team meeting, and I was just inspired listening to her and watching her. And I just had to ask and say, please come, let's do this, let's share, let's let our people see,
Yeah.
showcase and inspire them and motivate, with the achievements that you're actually facing and the growth that you have in your business. So thank you and welcome, Sister Frida.
Thank you for everything.
Will quickly introduce myself. So my name is Rujeko. I originally come from Zimbabwe, residing here in Australia. I'm a mom of two, and professionally I work as a registered nurse, but I am definitely a passionate and growing digital business owner. I'll have you, Sister Frida, introduce yourself as well.
Thank you, Sister Jacob, for having me here. For those who don't know me, my name is Frida. I'm a mom of three, originally from Papua New Guinea, and now living in beautiful North Queensland, Australia. I work part time in the banking industry, and alongside that, I've building my online business for the past 4 years. Before I started, life was all about working, paying bills, and trying to stay on top of everything. Well, you will resonate with that, Rejeko. I
100%.
knew I wanted more flexibility, more time with my family, and a better future ahead. Thanks.
Wow, beautiful. We had the connection issue there, but we could hear you loud and clear. So that's all good. Yeah, but that's fine. That's beautiful. I love that. You've already given us a brief history of yourself and what you're all about. So that's fantastic. Um, we've had you on the show before, Sister Frida. And I remember then we gave you a nickname. We called you the Silent Eagle. And
Oh, yes.
true,
Yes,
true
I
to
remember.
God, true to God, you are still performing. Just you silently, you are excelling like, whoa, it's amazing to see you and the way that you're growing. Um, I guess my first question for you today, because you've already given us a brief history of who you are and where you've come from. Um, Tell us, how does it feel seeing the growth that you've experienced in your business from the last time? I would say it's probably about a year from the last
Mm.
time we spoke. How does it feel?
Correct. Yeah. Honestly, it feels so amazing, and I'm so humble, to help other parents or other moms like me to do what I'm doing, to teach them how to run an online business online. Because I remember the first time I started, I have no idea what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just trusted the process, and
Mm-hmm.
most important thing to me was I stayed consistent. Even though
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I don't post, I come out and do some go lives, and just to connect with my followers and tell them that this is what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
To now I can see growth, I can see
Mm-hmm.
results, and the people
Yeah,
who are part of my journey in my team, and it
yeah.
makes me so proud, and I'm so grateful for all the people or all the business owners who have become part of my team. And as the saying goes, we consistency pays everything. Small,
Mm-hmm.
little. bits and pieces that you do every single day, it gives you
Mm.
big results in the end. Thank
Amazing. And I actually want to take this opportunity and just say congratulations to you because you had some business blessings last night as well. So
you.
how
Thank
timely,
you.
right? How
Yeah.
timely. And this is how it's been going for you. I'm just going to ask you if you don't mind sharing a sneak peek of, you know, um how your business has grown, like how your team is much more busy. What is it that you're doing, for apart from the consistency? uh People want hands on, so what is it exactly that you're doing to make your to keep
You
on
know,
going?
yeah, it's just checking up on them and see how they're going, how their day is going, and
Yeah,
just a little bit of help that you can provide to them. It's
yeah,
big thing for them. This
yeah,
business, it's all about yourself growing your own business. We are
yeah.
just here to just guide and tell you to go to the training, or this part is, um, you know, at this part of the training. So it's just a little bit of giving a little bit of extra help. If or someone will say, oh, I can't do my GoDaddy, I can't do my website.
Mm,
You can go one step ahead and say, why not? I can help you. I can always
mm,
log into your own GoDaddy account and create a
mm.
website for you. And then
Wow.
I'll show you where to go in the online our training, and you
Mm,
can go through. That's what I do. I give a
mm,
little bit more help to my
mm,
partners. So
mm.
that's what I'm doing at the moment with one of our business partners in Darwin.
I can see. So what I'm hearing is you've been a great source of support to your team members, and hence that's why they're doing very well. That's fantastic. Well done. Wow. And I know recently the business took you to Fiji
I know,
in March.
I know.
And how was that experience? Was that your first international travel with the business?
It was, apart from Papua New Guinea and Australia, that was my very first international travel. And I
Yeah.
want to experience this, international travel. So that's what I
Yeah.
did by
Yeah.
myself. Usually I travel with my family, but that time, this last month, I traveled by myself. I met up with my business um, partner, my mentee in
Yeah.
Brisbane,
Mm,
and we went to Fiji. Like, Fiji was such a beautiful, beautiful place, and it's
mm,
very good experience that we have in Fiji. It wasn't just a trip, it was just a reminder of us. Telling ourselves that it is possible, to travel and meet other business partners, not
mm,
virtually, but in
mm.
person.
Person.
Um,
Yeah.
so many people traveled all the way from New Zealand,
Mm,
Canada, St. Francisco in US. We've got these two beautiful sisters travel all the way from Vancouver as well, sharing with
mm,
us there, how they started their business and become successful. Their tricks and tips as well for us, and it
mm,
was so amazing. I made everything was real that time. We met with so many people, um, getting videos, hearing their stories, how
yeah.
they started and how they're going with their business, what
Yeah.
made them to keep going instead
Mm,
of backing off back in their business. And it was an amazing, amazing feeling. And you will know
mm.
that last year we had that. Oh, last year we had that
Oh,
moment
gather and grow.
when
Yes.
you
Yes.
met
Yeah.
other people that you like. I met you in person,
Yes, of course.
instead of
Yes.
going live like this and communicating
Mm,
through video calls and
mm,
virtual as well. So
mm.
it's a beautiful place, beautiful people, beautiful everything, and beautiful food as well.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
Yeah.
So what were your takeaways, from that? What were your big take or what was your biggest takeaway from that?
My biggest takeaway was, crafting my story. That was my biggest
Mm,
takeaway, because most of the time,
right.
um, we don't know. We said we have a reason to start something new, right? But
Mm.
we, like, for me, I come out and I'm too scared to tell my story
Yeah, I know. Like
to
the
the world or
this
to the
part, the painful
online.
part
Yeah,
of the story. I
that's
know
right.
what you mean.
That's
Yeah.
right. So to me, the takeaway from Anne, because I used to watch her on Daily Dropping every single week that she comes on
Mm,
about crafting the story. And
mm.
I want to meet her in person and tell her that
I know, I love
been
Anne.
watching you through Daily Drop-In. I've requested for something on our vlog, and then
Mm,
I told her that I'll meet you in person in Fiji,
mm.
and then tell you all about it. And that was the opportunity that I got. I went up to her and said, "Assist,
Wow.
it's like a celebrity. She's a celebrity,
Yes,
online.
in our yes, she's us.
Everyone was
Yeah,
coming left, right, center to get a photo with her and, ask her to tell her stories and interviewing her. And
yeah,
I was there standing. I said, I'll still get my time to, ask her
yeah,
something. I went up. She was just standing there. I went up. Hi, Anne. My name is Frida. I know you can't remember me. There's so many people communicating with you through vlog. You remember I asked you for those questions and you sent me, and I said I'm gonna meet you. Person. Oh yeah, that's right. That's
oh
you.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
I met her in person. I said, "Yeah, I've been watching a daily
Wow.
routine every week about crafting a story." And here I am in person, and said, "Yeah, I'll be sharing about crafting a story. So
Yeah.
sit back, relax, and listen." That's what she told me.
Wow, my
So I was
God.
practical as well. So
Yeah.
when she was presenting, we went into group and we were telling our stories exactly like what we did on a Saturday hour with our Zoom. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my biggest takeaway.
Wow.
So I can tell
Wow.
my stories now. Cannot be scared about anyone. If you want to come out and show yourself on social media, you need to tell your story, craft your story.
Yeah.
Other people who are following you will know your story. Your story
Wow.
can someone else's story as well, and they can be
Mm,
inspired by your story. Yeah,
mm.
that was my biggest takeaway. Thank you.
Wow. Oh my God. I'm so wowed by that. Amazing, amazing. So, do you think she's coming in Gold Coast? Because we have another Gather and Grow. Do you think Anne is coming in Gold Coast?
No, I
I
don't
didn't
think so.
see. Oh,
It's
never
not.
mind. So for the audience who are actually listening, we have another global event. We have many events that are happening in our business
Mm,
community all over the world, but for us here in Australia, we have a global event that is taking place, but just it's only exclusively for digital business partners. It'll be taking place in Gold Coast, and we had one last year, but this one is going to be bigger
I
because we
know.
actually have the founders, of our digital program. Oh, we are honored. It'll be their first time to come into Australia, so we know that it's going to be, we're anticipating
It'll
a
be
lot
big.
from this.
Yeah.
It'll be very big. Am I seeing you there, Sister Frida?
Definitely you are. Yes,
Oh,
that's the plan. And I'm
good.
really, really looking forward to it. These events are always, always special.
Yeah.
When I went to Melbourne and came back, I put in my vision board that, if I can
Yes.
go to a Get and Grow a year, I will do it. And that's my commitment. Because you know what? We learn and we connect
Yeah.
and we grow together. It's something that
Yeah.
I will always prioritize
Yeah.
going forward in my business. Yeah, definitely. I'll see you there.
Yes, 100%. I'm excited. Yes, like you, I've also placed these Gather and Grow events in my vision goals. They are very, very important, very
Mm,
crucial plug in to keep your business going. Absolutely.
that's right.
Um, wow. So as we are rounding off, Sister Frida, just share some sentiments of the future. What, what do we see in your vision for your business for the future?
Thank you. My vision is to create more freedom for my
Yeah.
family and to
Yeah.
help other families as well do the same. I
Yeah.
want to continue to grow my business, impacting
Mm,
more lives out there who can resonate with my story and building a strong team of people who are ready and say yes to change their
mm,
situation as well.
wow.
In the future, I want to see growth. I want to see
Mm,
more travel, not around this place only,
wow.
but throughout
Yeah.
the world, and more
Yeah.
time freedom, more opportunities as well. So, yeah, that's my vision.
It's beautiful. Woo, yeah, I love it. We have a lot of people who are watching us, Sister Frida, who watch us every day, just like how Susan used to watch us every day. She said, "How long? How many years did Susan watch us?" Did she say about
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
We have a digital business owner who's actually a mentee for Sister Frida, and she sat on the fence for 3 years before she actually decided to join. And we know we have many Susans that are out there who are just watching us silently. What words of inspiration would you share to the Susans who are sitting on the fence?
Thank you, thank you. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, if you are Susan, she works for 3 years. She
Yeah.
doesn't comment on the post. She doesn't like
Yeah.
the post. She doesn't do anything. But she's just watching, watching until one fine day she decided to put a name and email address on my website. And she's a business owner. So
Mm,
10 months into the business and she's
mm,
loving everything of it. And if
mm,
you are still sitting on the fence like Susan, I just
mhm.
want to say this. You don't need to have everything figured out to start. I
Yeah.
didn't 4 years ago. What
Yeah.
matters is making a decision, making a small decision, because staying where you are, if nothing changes, nothing will change.
Mm,
This isn't about being perfect. I
mm,
remember when I started and my coach and mentor told me to go live, 10 days go live. I was just starting like one
mm,
or 2 weeks into the business.
mm.
I was so scared about my family and friends gonna see me and
Yeah, I know. Mm,
tell me, oh, the words that you're speaking is not correct or like that. And I was, yeah, it's isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing, willing to
mm,
learn, willing
mm,
to mentor and coach as well, because you won't be alone in this business. You will be
mm,
mentored and coached. You will be guided through every step of the way from the start until
mm,
your business and your website and your funnel is up and running, and then they
mm,
will let you go. And not from there only. If you
mm.
need anything or if you need any advice at all, we've got a small team, we've got group, we've got community support as well, and you won't be alone. So start small, learn as you go, and most importantly, back yourself up, because your future can look very, very different if you take the first step now.
Wow, beautiful. My goodness. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it for yourself, And if you feel inspired at all by just listening to us chatting away today on this
Mm,
program, probably one of us you resonate, there's my website there or there's Sister Frida's website. To take a start, you just need to click on that website, write your name and your email address, and before you know it, you'll be able to watch our free webinar.
mm,
The promptings will be there to guide you. You don't even have to speak to anyone. You don't even have to ask anyone. Just follow the prompts. From watching the webinar, you need to pay your access fee, because then you have access to our pre coaching videos, which give a comprehensive explanation of what we're all about. Everything that you want to know about our business is in the coaching videos, pre coaching videos. So take a chance. You never know, this could actually be more than what you thought it would be. From me and Sister Frida, it's a wonderful good afternoon, guys. Thank you to all those that tuned in live. We'll see you next time. Bye.
bye.